The Nephilim myth is a fascinating topic that has intrigued scholars, theologians, and curious minds for centuries. Originating from ancient texts, particularly the Hebrew Bible, the Nephilim are often described as the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. This enigmatic figure has sparked countless interpretations and debates regarding their nature, purpose, and significance in the grand narrative of human history. In the book of Genesis, the Nephilim are mentioned briefly, yet their presence looms large in the imagination of many. Some interpretations suggest they were giants, possessing extraordinary strength and stature, while others view them as fallen angels or divine beings. This ambiguity has led to a rich tapestry of stories and theories surrounding their existence, making them a compelling subject for exploration. Understanding the Nephilim myth is crucial not only for its theological implications but also for its cultural resonance throughout history. The Nephilim have appeared in various forms in literature, art, and popular culture, influencing everything from medieval texts to modern films. By examining their origins and the context in which they were discussed, we can gain insights into the values, fears, and beliefs of ancient societies. As we delve deeper into the Nephilim myth, we will uncover the layers of meaning that have evolved over time. This exploration will not only enhance our understanding of ancient texts but also shed light on how myths shape our contemporary worldview. So, whether you're a history buff, a mythology enthusiast, or simply curious about the stories that have shaped human culture, join us as we unravel the mysteries of the Nephilim and their enduring legacy. The mention of the Nephilim in the book of Genesis, specifically in Genesis 6 verses 1 to 4, presents a captivating glimpse into a world where divine and human realms intersect. This passage describes a time when the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful and took them as wives. The offspring of these unions were the Nephilim, described as mighty men and men of renown. This brief yet powerful narrative raises profound questions about the nature of these beings and their role in biblical history. The context of Genesis 6 is critical for understanding the implications of the Nephilim's existence. This period is often viewed as a time of moral decline and corruption, leading to God's decision to cleanse the earth through the Great Flood. The Nephilim, therefore, symbolize a deviation from the intended order of creation, embodying the consequences of intermingling the divine with the mortal. Their presence serves as a warning about the dangers of straying from divine commandments and the chaos that can ensue. Interpretations of the Nephilim's nature and origin vary widely among scholars and theologians. Some view them as literal giants, emphasizing their physical prowess and strength, while others interpret them as fallen angels or divine beings who rebelled against God. This divergence in understanding reflects broader theological debates about the nature of sin, free will, and the relationship between humanity and the divine. As we explore the Nephilim in Genesis, we uncover not just a mythological figure but a complex symbol that invites us to reflect on the moral and spiritual lessons embedded in ancient texts. Their story continues to resonate, prompting discussions about the boundaries between the sacred and the profane, and the enduring impact of these narratives on our understanding of human nature. The Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish text that is not included in the canonical Bible, offers a rich and detailed portrayal of the Nephilim, expanding upon the brief mention found in Genesis. This apocryphal work is attributed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah, and is divided into several sections, each exploring themes of divine judgment, the nature of sin, and the fate of humanity. One of the key stories revolves around the Watchers, a group of angels who descended to earth and took human wives, leading to the birth of the Nephilim. In the Book of Enoch, the Watchers are depicted as celestial beings who defy God's commandments by engaging with human women. This act of rebellion not only results in the creation of the Nephilim but also brings about significant consequences for both the Watchers and humanity. The Nephilim are described as giants who wreak havoc on the earth, consuming resources and spreading violence. Their existence is portrayed as a direct challenge to the divine order, prompting God to intervene and ultimately leading to the Great Flood as a means of cleansing the world of this corruption. The significance of the Watchers in the Book of Enoch cannot be overstated. They serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of hubris and the consequences of straying from divine authority. Their actions highlight the theme of accountability, as they are eventually bound and punished for their transgressions. This narrative adds depth to the Genesis account, providing a more elaborate backstory to the Nephilim and their origins. By delving into the Book of Enoch, we gain a broader understanding of the Nephilim mythos and its implications within the context of ancient beliefs. This text not only enriches our comprehension of the Nephilim but also invites us to reflect on the moral lessons woven throughout these ancient stories, emphasizing the enduring struggle between good and evil. While the Nephilim are most famously mentioned in the Book of Genesis and the Book of Enoch, references to these enigmatic beings can also be found in other ancient texts and scriptures. For instance, the Book of Jubilees, another Jewish apocryphal work, elaborates on the Genesis account, providing additional context about the Watchers and their offspring. This text reinforces the idea of the Nephilim as giants and emphasizes their role in the moral decline of humanity, further solidifying their reputation as figures of chaos and destruction. In addition to Jewish texts, the Nephilim myth has echoes in various ancient Near Eastern cultures. For example, the Epic of Gilgamesh, a foundational work of Mesopotamian literature, features characters that resemble the Nephilim in their extraordinary size and strength. Gilgamesh himself is often depicted as two-thirds divine and one-third human, paralleling the hybrid nature attributed to the Nephilim. Such similarities suggest a shared cultural narrative about beings that bridge the gap between the divine and the mortal. These references across different texts contribute significantly to our understanding of the Nephilim myth. They highlight the universal themes of divine intervention, the consequences of human actions, and the moral lessons that societies have sought to convey through storytelling. The Nephilim serve as a cautionary symbol, warning against the dangers of hubris and the disruption of natural order. Cultural interpretations of the Nephilim vary widely across civilizations. In some traditions, they are viewed as benevolent giants or heroes, while in others, they are seen as malevolent forces that bring about destruction. This diversity in interpretation reflects the complexities of human belief systems and the ways in which myths evolve over time. By examining these various references, we gain a richer, more nuanced understanding of the Nephilim and their enduring impact on cultural narratives throughout history. The Nephilim myth has left an indelible mark on various aspects of culture throughout history, influencing literature, art, and popular culture in profound ways. From ancient texts to modern storytelling, the allure of these mysterious beings has inspired countless works. In literature, the Nephilim have appeared in various forms, from classic works like John Milton's Paradise Lost, where they are depicted as fallen angels, to contemporary novels that reimagine their stories in new and exciting ways. This myth has provided a rich source of inspiration for authors seeking to explore themes of power, morality, and the consequences of human actions. In the realm of art, the Nephilim have been portrayed in various styles and mediums, often depicted as towering giants or fearsome creatures. Renaissance artists, for instance, drew upon biblical narratives to create dramatic representations of these beings, capturing the tension between the divine and the earthly. Their imagery continues to resonate in modern art, where the Nephilim are sometimes used as symbols of humanity's struggle against overwhelming forces. In popular culture, the Nephilim have found a place in films, television shows, and video games, often reinterpreted as supernatural beings with complex motivations. Series like Supernatural and films such as Noah have brought the Nephilim into contemporary narratives, sparking renewed interest in their mythos. These modern interpretations often explore themes of identity, redemption, and the blurred lines between good and evil, reflecting current societal concerns. The ongoing fascination with the Nephilim in contemporary discussions can be attributed to their enigmatic nature and the moral questions they raise. As people seek to understand the complexities of human existence, the Nephilim serve as a compelling metaphor for the duality of human nature and the consequences of our choices. This enduring legacy ensures that the Nephilim will continue to captivate audiences, inviting exploration and interpretation for generations to come. In this video, we have journeyed through the captivating myth of the Nephilim, exploring their origins, significance, and cultural impact throughout history. We began by examining their mention in the Book of Genesis, where the Nephilim are introduced as the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. This brief yet powerful narrative sets the stage for understanding the moral and spiritual implications of their existence, particularly in the context of divine judgment and human transgression. We then delved into the Book of Enoch, which expands on the Genesis account by introducing the Watchers, angels who defy divine authority and contribute to the creation of the Nephilim. This text not only enriches our understanding of these beings but also highlights the themes of accountability and the consequences of straying from divine commandments. Additionally, we explored references to the Nephilim in other ancient texts, revealing how different cultures interpreted their nature and significance, further emphasizing the universal themes of chaos and order. The cultural impact of the Nephilim myth is profound, influencing literature, art, and popular culture across the ages. From classic literature to modern films, the Nephilim continue to captivate audiences, serving as symbols of humanity's struggle with moral dilemmas and the complexities of existence. Their ongoing fascination invites us to reflect on the cultural implications of their story and what it reveals about our own beliefs and values. As we conclude, we encourage you to reflect on the lessons embedded in the Nephilim myth and consider how these ancient narratives resonate in our contemporary world. If you enjoyed this exploration of the Nephilim and want to dive deeper into similar topics, please subscribe, like, and share this video. Your support helps us create more engaging content that unravels the mysteries of history and mythology. Thank you for joining us on this journey.